Welcome everyone, I'm Jordan Sharp. As we head into a very large slate of NBA action here on a Wednesday evening, I'm back once again to release my NBA picks of the day. Have my eye on a couple of really good games here tonight in terms of value, and I think we'll start it off here in Toronto, where the Philadelphia 76ers are coming into town to play the Raptors. The Raptors coming in as a huge 17-point home favorite in this game, total of 202 points. Now, the spread is probably just unbettable at this point at 17 points. Way too big, I think, regardless, even though the Raptors did blow out the Sixers in their first meeting in Toronto, where the Raptors scored about 120 points. However, tonight, I think the over could have a little bit of value here at 202 points. If the Raptors score as many points as they did last time they played the Sixers, I think this play is really golden at this point, with a total of just over 200 points. Despite the fact that they've done most of their work on the road this season cashing the over, the Toronto Raptors are still 24-13 on the season cashing the under, which is the best of any team in the NBA. And as I mentioned, if they can score as many points against the Raptors against the Sixers as they did the first time, no problem going over 202 points here. The Sixers, actually, even though they've cashed the under in about 5 or 6 straight games, they've still been cashing the over this season against winning teams. They're 7-2 in their last 9 games, cashing the over against teams with winning percentages of 60% or better. And they're also 7-3 cashing the over in the last 10 games against teams with just a winning straight-up record. So I'm going to go over 202 here. I think it's a pretty safe wager, considering the Sixers here are a pretty bad team. Next and final one we have for you is the Miami Heat traveling into Golden State tonight to play the Warriors this evening. And surprisingly, despite the fact that both teams played last night and traveled, the Warriors are a huge 15-point favorite, total of about 201.5 to 202, depending on which sportsbook you're looking at. Now, the Heat barely beat the Lakers in LA, which is a little bit surprising. Very low scoring game in the 70s, which was a little bit of a shocker. However, the Warriors didn't blow the Jazz out at all last night, despite the fact they were up big at points in that game. And the Jazz are actually playing a little bit better, but they were a little banged up last night. But tonight, I think the Heat actually have some pretty good value here at plus 15. Dwayne Wade has already stated that he is going to play on these back-to-backs now, so I don't think there's any worry about him potentially missing tonight's game. Chris Bosh has been playing well, and with the emergence here of Hassan Whiteside for the Miami Heat, they really have a credible rim protector now, which is going to go a long way if he can stay out of foul trouble in this game. Now, he's still a very young player, and it's very small, but I do think he's going to have an impact on this spread. And at plus 15, I can't help but like the Heat here. Heat are 5-1-1 in their last 7 games, playing as a road underdog of plus 11 or higher. And they're also 5-2 against the spread in their last 7 games when their opponent scores 100 points or more in the previous game. So I do think Miami is the play here at plus 15. Add that to over 202 between the Raptors and the Sixers, and best of luck to you on those two this evening. Until tomorrow night for our Thursday parlay, I'm Jordan Sharp, and this has been another edition of the Sharp Pick.
The SBR Network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns, big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.